Hello everyone. I thought we would just look at some 1 cent, 2 cent cash game tables. I found one that I really like, and we are going to take a look at our fish, who is Yuri 1970. Unnamed names here. If you're a fish, you pay. That's all there is to it. And we are going to take a look at some of his stats and see that he is at minus $14, and it's a little hard to read, so we'll try and do the best we can with it. He is at minus $14.33. He has a 93% VPIP, which means he has seen 93% of the hands. He has voluntarily entered this cash game with 93% of the hands. He is raising pre-flop, okay, 53% of the times. Look at this, Jack 6 offsuit. And he just gave away another, 45 cents. He is 3-betting 41% of the time. He is stealing 100% of the time. His aggression factor is 2.0. He's continuation betting 89% of the time. He's gone to a showdown 61% of the time. He is down 7.5 buy-ins right now. He's played 92 hands, folks. This is not the biggest fish out here, either. This is just some guy. They're all over the place around here. And we're just going to watch him continue his path of financial self-destruction. And I called here in the cutoff of pocket fours because Rotozo is, and I'm going to have to throw this away now, but Rotozo is just as much of a fool as Yuri is. And he's called. Now, this is a $2.79 pot. That's more than a buy-in. And Yuri is going to bet 2 cents into it. He's going to get raised all in. Ace-10 against pocket queens. He had nothing on the flop and still bet 2 cents. And he's now down $17. Almost that. And he has rebought in again. And if you can tell, I'm up 9 something, so like 4.5 buy-ins. Most of that, if not all of that, in the grand scheme of things sort of way, is Yuri's money. This is why it really doesn't matter how the other people play at the table. If you can find one fish who does this, you can pay for a tournament schedule literally at the penny tables on Luck and Poker. Because the tournaments are not that expensive. They're, $2 to $5, and you can pop out a $2 to $5 profit by playing one table. I mean, I'm only playing one table right now. I'm not multi-tabling. And he got it in with ace queen. He did get kind of sucked out there, but we're just going to watch the little fish. And this shot has not been cut. This is just a random 15 minutes of this kid's bet. And I'm going to try and keep Yuri highlighted, because I know it's kind of tough to read on the screen. We're also going to see if we can stack off against him again, because I've already done it 2 or 3 times. Okay, tennis music gold. And here comes Yuri, 3-betting now. Button folds. Blinds fold. And I'm sure this kid's going to shove, yeah, for 8 more cents. And Yuri, how can you not call for 8 cents? King 5 suited against 10-7 offsuit, which is still ridiculous. Well, he pulls the straight on the river. Gut shot straight on the river. Yuri just calls, or changing gears. I'm sure that's what he's doing. There's no calls. And as you can see, he's almost up to $18 at a penny table. He is down $18. Folks, he's played 96 hands. And he's down almost 9 buy-ins. He's going broke every 10 hands, one time around the table. And here he comes again. And the smarter monkey folded to the dumber monkey. I mean, Rosedale is pretty bad. He would be the star donkey of this table, but he pales in comparison to Yuri. There's not even a waiting list here. That's sad. People should be all over this. I know it's 1 cent, 2 cents, but this guy's popping dollar bills out left and right. Seven is trash. What is our fish going to do? I bet he's going to raise. Oh, look, he did. He's going to raise it pot. It's his favorite button. $0.28 pot. He's going to bet pot. And he bet folds. That's too bad, because I'm sure he had absolutely nothing. People that play, what are we up to? 92% VPIP? Yeah, they usually have nothing. Excuse me for 1 second. They tend to pop up every once in a while. Anyways, the fish has now been 3 bets, promptly I might add, and now he's been 4 bet. Let's see if he can figure out he's beat. No, he can't. He's going to call 69 cents. And I know it's just pennies, but if you think about it in just a logical sense, you know, just because he's not playing dollars, I'm sure if he went to a casino or something, he plays the same exact way. But the point is today, is that this is a common fish on Love and Poker. He's not the exception, he is the rule. You can sit down at almost any penny table, and even the nickel tables, dimes, that's about as high as I go. They all play the same way. I mean, there might be a couple guys who know what they're doing, but on the whole, you're going to run into our fish. And sometimes they might suck out on you, but as long as you have enough bankroll, you can reload. I think I reloaded twice on this table trying to knock out Yuri. I think he hit well against me twice. He was actually up to about $10 or $11 at one point. So he's actually probably, realistically, on like a $30 downswing. Queen Jack suited. That's something fun to play. And we'll pop that up. And let's see what our fish does. He's going to min raise. Yeah, that's not going to get it done, pal. And you're so lucky I whiffed that. Because you would have been so oh, he's already on. That's right, let's check it down. King 8 offsuit, he's 3-betting. Whatever. I just gave him, what, 20 cents? He's giving me $6 already. Sad poker. But, like I said, you could play a tournament, you know, like a 220 deep stack. Bring up a 1 cent, 2 cent penny table and play solid poker, and you're going to win your buy-in back for the tournament and essentially be on a free roll for the tournament. It's easy, easy bankroll building. Look at this, Queen 6. He's out again. He's now over the $18 mark, and he's just rebought again. This is his 10th buy-in since we sat down, folks. He's now up to hand 104 he's being dealt. And he's down 20 bucks. And like I said, he was up 10 earlier. So it's really like a $30 downswing. Perfect buys, I probably could have lumped in with that. Try to hit a set against 17,000 lumpers. Two aces on the board. I think Gary's got the third one. He sure as hell better believe he's gonna bet like he's got the third one. Yes, he does. He's gonna get called. If you have an 8, you're way good here. There's no way. Look at this. He just bet 2 cents into almost a $2 pot. He had almost 100 to 1 pot odds going. And look at that, a pair of 3s with an 8 ace ace board with all these lumpers, and he's still bet pot. And he has now officially crossed the negative $20 barrier for this session. It's not like this is his entire life story. This is within 2 hours maybe. I've been playing this table for about an hour and a half before I started recording. And I just thought this was too good to pass up. And obviously I'm going to call him. And I can't call that. It'd be fun to, but I can't. Look at this, Queen Deuce. Queen Deuce offsuit, he's not even trying. This morning's betting with a 6, I don't know what the hell that was about, but... I think this is about where I sat out, yeah. So we're going to watch our little fish. I did cut away and step away from the table because I wanted to bring up the stats to see if he was on Sharkscope or Pro Poker Labs, OPR, or anything like that. Except Everleaf isn't covered on OPR yet, so couldn't find anything. So for the last couple of minutes, we'll just watch our little fish do what he does best. He's now involved in a $2.71 pot again. And he's lost again to a guy with trip tens. Another pot size raise. And we have a 54-cent pot with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players at a 9-handed table. Fury is going to mid pot. You couldn't even write this stuff. It's just absolutely amazing to watch people like this play. And again, they're here every day. This isn't just because it's the weekend. Well, I'm sure it has something to do with it's the weekend. But even during the weekdays, it's this week. Wow. Simply stunning. So that'll about do it for our little fish. And if you want to see more fish, go to Love and Poker.